Welcome to Magnetic Me, and this is what I think is going to be the next big VR game. And today I'm going to show you around and tell you what the gameplay is, what you can do in the game, and honestly just why you should get it. How Magnetic Me works is that you have magnets as hands. Now, it's not the same movement as Gorilla Tag, or any normal game. These other game you can just hit the ground, but as you can see, nothing's happening. But this game instead, you have magnets, and with the magnets, the blue magnet attaches you to the ground and you can move around. The red magnet flings the ground, so you can just fling. That's something really cool, because it doesn't have the exact same movement as every other game on VR. It has new movement, which leads to crazy gameplay you can do. And so right now I'm at a level. You have to get to the end to finish. That's how the game works. So I'll show you me getting to the finish. So you can attach to the ground with the blue magnets, and you can climb. And then let's say I want to do a jump like this, I can either jump, or I can use the red magnets and fling myself from there. This is a really cool gameplay style, because you don't have to follow the actual routes.
Landing confirmed.
As you can see, I don't have to follow the actual route. All I have to do, I could easily skip by just doing this. Just like that, I just skipped most of it. It did it pretty fast.
Landing confirmed.
You just teleported. Now, there's also another thing I really like about this game, which is I can make things just spotted, because with Gorilla Tag or Riot Drift or any other game, really, if you want the camera, this game does have a camera, I'm using that right now, as an official camera, really cool. But what I really like about it is I can press this button, and then the menu shows up. I can press this button, the camera shows up. It just froze for you, but that's... So I don't have to run all the way back to the menu, grab all the stuff, I can just press a button, and boom, it's back. I like that, because I don't have to go all the way back. I can just do it automatically. And I'm going to show you how the menu works now. So the menu works. This is the menu. And on the menu, you have multiple things. Either, so you could like your level. I'm going to like it, actually, because it's a really good level. Well, I would like it, but the menu is a little buggy sometimes. You could try the level again, or just press the Y button on your left controller. You can see the top ranks. I'm at number 1 on this level. You can see the last 30 days ranks, and you can also see your friend ranks. So, another thing you can see is the settings for me. So you can go to the next track, or you can go to settings. This is basically the music, which hand you want to use the most, and the stick turning, obviously. And then I'm going to take you to the next track now. Alright, so we're at the next track. Yay! So, we do have the next track. Since these are the tutorial levels, it's going to tell you how to do stuff. But instead of doing all these tracks, I'll show you some gameplay later. But for right now, I'm going to show you some other cool stuff you can do in the game. So let's go. Alright, so now we're going to go check out some other cool stuff you can do in the game. So let's go check it out. So all you have to do to go back to the menu is just press this little X right here. And now we're in the menu. So you can see every demo. And if you look, so actually, if you make a level, then your level will be put over into the official levels. Or if you go to most recent, these are all levels that are made by real people. And I'm going to play, this is called My Hardest Level. And it looks pretty hard. You can, so this is something cool. If you press on the level, you can see what it actually looks like. Which is a really cool feature, because if I don't know what a level looks like, then I don't know if I want to play it. But now I can see, what does the level look like? Why should I play it? Super cool. Another thing is that there's a play online feature. So if somebody else is online, and then play online, then you can play with them in the actual game. Now there's a few bugs since it literally just came out yesterday, but it's still super cool. There's a build mode, so you can build your own levels. So if you create a new level, and so if you do this for the first time, there's going to be a little tutorial and stuff, but I'm just going to show you a little thing. So you have build, and with build, you can put the blocks down, you can put the start down. I don't know where the start went, but oh, right there. So you can put the start there. This is a really cool level editor, because first of all, I can copy the blocks, just put it down like this. So that's cool. I can delete the blocks, or I can paint the blocks. So paint is pretty cool, because you can make it look special. Or if you go to specials itself, you could do this, or this. So these is how we have blue and red magnets where you could fly off of these. So if I do this, then I do this. So I'm going to show you these three real quick. Right, then I'm going to show you some other cool features. That's just build it. Finish. So, then you can just test run your, alright? So now, you can test run your own level. So, you can touch this, or you can fly up. But with the red blocks, instead of holding down on, instead of using blue on the red block, as you can see, if I use blue on the red block, it's just going to push me away. I have to use red on the red block. Makes sense. And then over here is this type of block. Now it's black. And this makes sense.
Access denied.
So as you can see, this is fine. If I can get that. As you can see, this is fine. But if I go onto this,
Access
I
denied.
get killed. So that's a cool feature because you can make it so there's certain parts you can't go to, or you have to go into a certain path, which is pretty cool. Alright, so now another cool, there's a few other stuff. So if I go to build and go to specials. So first we have collectibles. As you see, if I go to the finish,
Access denied.
died. If I go to the finish right now, oh shoot, hold up.
Access denied.
If I go to the finish right now, hold on a second. So as you can see, if I go to the finish right now,
Access denied.
then it's not actually gonna work. I failed. But now if I respawn and grab this, the collectible, then I go over
Landing
here,
confirmed.
and it works. This is because the collectibles are basically, you have to collect every collectible in the level before you can actually confirm. Now another cool thing is these. So honestly, if I don't die for the black, I can go through there, and these are portals. So if I go up here, I can go through here, and boom. Another cool feature are physics. Physics are really cool because watch this. I can grab them. No. Oh crap. But I can grab them, or I can swing them away. So, I want this, and then I'm gonna, wait, no, oh, and look at that, it went through the portal. So objects can also go through portals. So if I want this to go through this portal, which also means you could make a puzzle thing, maybe it only works if you push the magnet. To be fair, I don't know how you would do that, but there's probably a really good way to do that. Then we also have collectibles. No, not collectibles, what? We also have text lines, so that's gonna be helpful to anybody who wants to show people how to do something. So, that's build mode. You can stop playtesting, you can save the level, or you can also save the level, and then you can publish it. If you beat the level, then you can publish it to real. And so people have made some crazy stuff, and I'm gonna show you something. Now, here's something. So this is how to get this game, because I've showed you around the game, because if you already went to the shop on VR and looked up Magnetic Me, it's not gonna work. Magnetic Me is not out yet. It's still in pre-release. This just means that you have to become a playtester, which is actually really easy. Because it's like, oh, you have to sign up and then get lucky. Just sign up and you should get in there. So, all you have to do is follow the instructions on screen. Or just listen what I have to say. So first, I would just, get Discord. Alright, once you get Discord, make an account. Simple enough, alright? It's free. That's it. Okay, now, go to the link in the description of this video and find Magnetic Me Discord and join it. Make sure to join it. Alright, so once you are in Magnetic Me Discord, you should see this. And what you want to do is go to playtesting. So now once you're in playtesting, scroll up and you'll see these instructions. And all you have to do is say hello in chat, join the test channel,